Joined up by the World Health Organization's leading expert in COVID-19 over the mountains. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us this morning. You lead the WHO's emergency teams. You've been on the front lines of this fight since the very beginning. After 7 months, more than 15 million cases worldwide. Where do things stand? Are we controlling the virus, or is the virus controlling us?
So good morning, George. Thanks for calling me on the show. That's an excellent question. Right now, the virus is controlled in many we're seeing policy drugs around the world. Many countries, states which states which much of the Americans are
It's so dumb it don't make no sense. You have to wear the mask for somebody else, so they're just doing all of this not to say that you need to wake up. What the fuck is this? They're poking all the way up at your brain, through your nose. People just go, but I want to know dumb enough to go there and take the test. They line up outside in their car for somebody to come down a damn swab stick down their nose. Come on.
in the thick of it.
Look at this shit.
But we
That's why I get that all the time. And believe it or not, whenever they show these test site live, you never see nobody there. There you go right here.
do see signs of hope. In some countries, they have been able to control the virus. This virus is controlled.
Control the so-called virus. I already told you, every single country is in on it. Pushing up the virus numbers to fool the masses. Nobody have the fucking coronavirus. Just a hope for the dumb people.
With the steps that are outlined for this whole comprehensive approach that we've been talking about since the beginning of this pandemic, and we've seen many countries have success. So I think there is an element of hope that everybody needs to understand. Even countries that are really overwhelmed right now can turn this around. They can and they will turn this
Let me
around.
press you on that, because almost half the world's cases now are coming from just 3 countries, the United States, India, and Brazil. We have
United States, India, and Brazil. Remember Brazil? I told you already that Brazil was going to be one of the hot spots because the so-called Prime Minister, the president, never take it serious. That's the game they play on the world stage. You never get it. Everybody around the world is a world leader. Yes, they're all involved in it. What do you think they're going to do? All of them going to sell the masses the damn
seen the
virus.
curve flatten in parts of Europe and Asia, although there's a resurgence in some of those countries right now. How do you explain the difference?
Well, there are quite some differences in countries in the way that they've responded to this pandemic. What we do know what works consistently.
Tell the masses what the fuck is that work. Tell us what works consistently. Lockdown, mask, dumb shit.
High-income countries, low-income countries, north, south, urban, rural populations is a comprehensive approach. It's this quick isolation, identification, care of patients.
Burn the attention, watch the hands behind.
Comprehensive approach. It's this quick isolation.
Talking about approaches. Fake shit.
Identification, care of patients, of cases, even cases that have mild disease or who are asymptomatic, putting them in isolation prevents them from passing it to someone else. Contact tracing, finding contacts and
That's all that contact tracing. You believe that people with fake virus, what is they really tracking?
Don't worry, it's
That's what they're gonna do in the new world order. People not gonna get it.
Cases, putting them in quarantine, whether this is a special quarantine facility or quarantining at home, empowering your population, letting them know where is this virus, what can you do, what can I do to minimize the infection, making sure that this is an all-government approach. This is not just a health sector.
Because it's out of your hands, out of your neighbor's hands.
You know what? I agree. Engineers in Taiwan have developed a robotic arm. Oh my god, I remember this. To perform nasal swab tests in hopes of limiting.
I think first grade I had to
This is all a government approach, meaning that every sector needs to be involved. But I think most importantly, as I've already mentioned,
robot inserts a long swab into your nose in order to collect samples, which it then places in a vial. Engineers at the company Brain Navi claim the machine completes the test in 5 minutes. They say the main purpose is to reduce staff and patient contact. So far, the robot has only been tested on company employees, but they hope it can be widely used in the near future.
No matter what they tell you, no matter what the brand, all ties are for the mask.
This is the package of interventions. It's physical distancing. It's cleaning your hands. It's wearing a mask.
This is how they tell you how to stop the virus.
Chief scientists
This is 100% stupid. So these people right here, they're not going to get the virus because they're wearing a mask. Remember, they tell you that it's airborne. For you to so-called get the virus, it's so-called in the air. Why you have to wear the mask when you're telling you this to save somebody else? This is bullshit right here. 100%
Appropriate is being vigilant, being alert, being aware, and really being kind.
General Gus Perna, 4-star general, currently oversees 190,000 civilians and contractors, as commander of the U.S. Army Imperial Command, logistics, getting it out.
This is going to be a public relations, trust your government and your health officials public campaign.
The United States has experienced among the lowest case fatality rates of any major country in the world. And we are an absolute leader in every way. Under my leadership, we'll produce a vaccine in record time. Biden and his very liberal running mate, the most liberal person in Congress, by the way, not a competent person in my opinion, will destroy this country and will destroy this economy. Should immediately apologize for the reckless anti-vaccine rhetoric that they are talking right now, talking about endangering lives, and it undermines science. And what's happening is all of a sudden you'll have this incredible vaccine, and because of that fake rhetoric, it's a political rhetoric. That's all it is. It's politics. Because now they see we've done an incredible job.
Well, there's a lot that we're learning about
in
children.
speed like nobody's ever seen before. This could have taken 2 or 3 years, and instead
among children
it's
that
going
are
to
reported to have been infected, most of them
be done in a very short period of time. Could even have it during the month of October.
We've talked about, along with other epidemiologists, other scientists, other doctors, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Gottlieb, people that have devoted their entire lives to following pandemics. You've been warning about what happened in the fall, what was going to happen when the flu season collided with this pandemic. Donald Trump, of course, several months ago said it was going to be gone by the fall. Nobody, no scientist or doctor that I've spoken to agrees. And do you still believe that the fall could actually be the most catastrophic time for us because the flu season is going to collide with this pandemic?
Yeah, well, first of all, we're going to see an explosion of cases in September just related to the reopening of colleges, universities, and high schools. So that's going to be the next kind of big fire line that we're going to have to deal with. The second thing is it's indoor air. Influenza may or may not be a challenge this year. We're hardly seeing any of it in the southern hemisphere right now. But I can tell you for certain indoor air is going to be a huge challenge. The more we're together inside, the more we're together with people, we're going to see major transmission issues, these kind of super spreading events. that we see. So I do see the fall as being a kind of coronavirus on steroids time period for this country. And that's why we have put forward our plan to say, you know, pay me now or pay me later. If we lock down, get better control like these other countries have done, where they could basically live with the virus in a very different way than we are right now, the only answer, the fall is going to be a challenge.
Are you going to allow the government to tell you you have to?
That's what they're telling you right here. Nothing else.
But across the world knows the importance not only for education, but for mental health, for social, for safety.
Joined now by Dr. Anthony Fauci. Dr. Fauci, thank you for joining us this morning. I got to say, this is not the way I expected to start the interview, but I have to have you respond first of all to those tweets from President Trump that were taken down overnight.
For several years. This is coming from a researcher at Johns Hopkins University. In a recent interview, he predicts wearing facial coverings will become the new normal. His statements come as an uptick of positive cases continues across the country. Latest numbers show 42 states are seeing an increase of infections. He adds that being outside and social distancing will help dramatically reduce transmissions.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a record.
He said you don't need masks. There is a cure.
Everyone in this room
Can you just
is now dumb for having this hearing. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on you.
We've got to come together, not only as a nation, but as a world community. I want everyone to know, I want every citizen to know that we're using the full power of the federal government to fight the China virus and to keep our people safe.
For our viewers, the best scientific guidance we have on masks and hydroxychloroquine.
We're doing very well on the
We should all be wearing masks outside.
different vaccines, many of which are looking really good. And we're ready to distribute the vaccine when we get it to all set. Taking a risk, economic risk, preparing for delivery because we feel more certain it's going to be there. But logistically, we have our military ready to go.
What is in the swine?
George, this is something that you heard Dr. Birx mention when she was
These presidents and leaders of the kingdoms owned by Satan
comment.
are
It's
friends
very
behind
important. There are
them
certain fundamental things
and laugh at the reaction they get from the peasants to the stage events they perpetrate. Sure, there were times when morals prevailed because the church was in obedience to the Most High, but through a series of stumbling blocks placed before them, they fell prey to wickedness, which quickly gave control back to the satanic elite. The whole purpose and desire of what we do is to wake people up from the matrix, so that they will see things for what they really are. They have given themselves over to fornication and abominations, which has allowed a curse to overtake them.
Closed bars in
Please see these things for what they are, no matter how hurt you may feel about your race or respect for your country. The enchantment can't last if we see it for what it is.
Talking about, and I told you to rub that chemical up in your hand, and it just disappeared. Let it go.
I think that's
Come on.
not really arguable. How about hydroxychloroquine and the president promoting the effectiveness of hydroxychloroquine? We know the FDA is recommended against it.
Also why they mention that, because usually slow, they kind of run and go get it, they kind of be on it. Whether they have the virus or not, it will not get the people. All they have to do is mention something. If you're going to Walmart now, you're going to see some shelves in this.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our Treasure Valley communities. Eastern Iowa communities.
Right, exactly. And then I go,
We're extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that City of 4 News produces.
that have looked at the evidence indicated that it is not an effective
Plaguing our country.
Why the fuck are y'all sending masses to go pick it up? I already told you, it's another poison they have on the market for the masses. Good time to let them go pick it up when you're dumb and scared of a virus, a fake virus that they got for the masses. I told you, if you never scared to die, they could never pull off the pandemic.
And one of the retweets from the president also accusing you of misleading the public on many issues. You've been at the NIH since